Hello again, it's me, Milton, Little Milto channel, if you like. Now, today, we've got to be going on about this drill here, this SDS rotary hammer drill, which is rotary hammer, actually, and I've only just found that out. Now, it's the DCH274. It turns at 1100 RPM. It has 4,600 beats per minute, and on here I've changed the handle because of the filter system, right, that I'll be going on about shortly, right. So anyway, it's got to be a bit confusing because I actually did that and the other handle was still on it at the time, so I'm doing this bit now because I thought, well, I'm outside here, what's the point of going inside and doing that part? So it's a bit back to front. Anyway, as you can see, my model here has the replaceable chuck that comes off. Just take the SDS part right off and you put the standard chuck here on like so, give it a quick click and it's back on. This one doesn't matter which position it's in, whether it's in drill mode, hammer drill mode, which don't use it with this chuck on because you will damage the chuck. The chuck itself is actually got a bit here which you hold and you turn there to actually put the bits in. I haven't got one here to actually show you that. You see the plastic, and it is plastic, this chuck as well, it's not metal, which can be an advantage because it is rather heavy, especially for me, but I could operate this one one-handed providing the filter's not on it, because the filter's quite heavy as well, so you need two hands. And as I said, this is the handle for the filter system. The other handle's in this box here, that's the handle that was on it. Again, it's in the video when I go on about the filter system. Right, so it's quite easy. You just press here at the side and you turn it to what you want. Of course, it's jammed a bit. There we are. This bit here means you can generally turn it, although on this one it's saying you can't. Alright, there you are. It's on hammer mode, like so. There, drill hammer, and screwdriver mode for this one. That's where you would use this. Down there on that setting there. Alright, the hammer, this as well is, I must admit, it's not too bad. You could use this one-handed, but I'm not too sure whether you would or you wouldn't. Anyway, take this chuck off, you just twist it like that quickly, this comes off, this one goes back on again, and do that and that's it, click, and you hear it click into place. Why did I buy this type of system? Simple. Because these are quite expensive, I bought this last year at the same time as my birthday, which was in 2017. I'm going to tell you the exact date, of course. And the reason why I bought it was because nobody got me nothing for my birthday. Everybody forgot about it. Yeah, no, they sit there and go, oh, no, don't, because I bought this. And I picked this up for just under £400 with two 5-amp batteries, the charger, the box, and I got the replaceable chuck on here. Because I'm one of these, I believe in getting the best out of it. I'm quite happy to use this to drill holes in wood, flat bits and things like this. I mean, I'll go for it, I'll use it. It'll even screw drive as well, which hopefully I'll be able to show you a bit of that as well going on. So how does the SDS work on it? Simple, turn it like this till you find it, push it in place and it clicks in. To take it back out, just pull that down here and it comes out. As I said, the only thing that's really replaceable on it is this bit here, and I must admit I'm quite impressed with it, and I like the rubber bit here as well so you can support it there. It does have a light down here which stays on for the usual DEWALT 20 seconds, I would imagine. I believe it will anyway, 20 seconds. And it has got one more feature on it, this one. It has an anti-vibration system. Whereas, right here, we shall remove the handle out of the way just now. Wait, so you can see this. If I press down on the table here like so, right, you see it all moving like so. It helps dampen the vibration on the whole thing. All inside here is a spring, and this bit here is part of that spring system there. So it means you do get very little vibration on this drill. So it is good. The handle for me is a little bit on the big side, but I'm quite used to the DEWALT handles now. One of the reasons I don't like these new DEWALT handles, I prefer the solid black ones. They are smaller. These handles here grow in comparison between 1.5 and 1.7 millimeters wherever you actually put your hand. I think up here is 1.5 and down here is up here is 1.7 and down here is 1.5, which means it can dig in on my fingers there, the trigger. That piece just in there. It's not DEWALT's fault, it's my fault for having small hands. So tough. I just have to live with it. Put this back over again. Now it doesn't want to go. There we are. So as I say, it's getting as much bang for your buck on this, and this is the beauty of being a rotary hammer drill. Rotary hammer drills generally mean that the motor spinning this way round is actually turning the hammer action inside there backwards and forwards, and it causes a lot less friction, and you generally get a bit more bang for your buck. Get this off just now, and there's the little hammer there, this piece here. I'll try and put my finger on it like so, pull the trigger when I put it on hammer drill mode. See? Tiny little thing it is too. Look at the size of it. You think, oh wow, it's big, and this thing can actually drill to 1 inch or 24 mil. Oh, I didn't say 25 mil. Anyway, it'll do 1 inch. It won't go very deep with that though. I mean, probably maybe about that depth, I would imagine. Because you've got to remember, you're drilling in there with a great big fat inch bit. You've got to remove all that material as well, and this is where these things do kind of start struggling a little bit on this, because the fact is that when you're using these ones, because they're a bit smaller and a bit lower in the power rating as the bigger ones, if you're using a long bit, the longer the bit, you've got to remove all that material up that thin shaft here, and of course it means that up inside here starts getting really claggy, and this is a bit that'll start slowing it down. You can't put a bit of loading on it, so beware of that one. If you're thinking about buying it to put big like 16mm bits into a wall like this size, you're going to start making this struggle. Shorter bits are better for it. And there is one more thing about this drill that I've noticed a lot of the reviewers never ever mentioned. Now, we could call this a belt hook. Slap this off now and get it out of the way. Is this here. Normally it's set inside there like so, you see, if you want to use it as a bit of a belt hook, but it does pull out so you can actually hang it on parts of, say, scaffolding and things like this. So if you're working up high, you could actually hang this, because it actually pulls out. I'll just show you that again. I hope the camera picks it up. It's a bit stiff. There we go. And it pulls out just like that, which I think is a rather nifty and a cool idea. All in all, and these are the connections under here for when you put the Hepa filter on that actually touch it up, and you just push it onto the Hepa filter like so, and the handles up a bit like this, of course, making life easier. So as I said, really there's not much more we can go on about, bar the fact is we've got the rubber, we've got a light on it, we've got a nifty belt hook that does actually come out that nobody else has ever mentioned. The selector on it's relatively easy on it, but it doesn't seem to have a place here where you can actually position it in different places. No, it doesn't. And down here just your drill mode, and you just change the chuck over and off you'd go. And as I said, loads of rubber, grip, everything. It's brilliant. It's absolutely ideal. So then, I guess we better start going on about the Hepa filter now then. Okay then. Okay then, the Hepa filter for the DEWALT, this one here, has arrived. Arrived in this box here. I have opened it, of course, with sizes. The biggest size it'll take with the filter on it, which is 16mm. It'll take up to 160mm bit. It's SDS plus. It's got trigger activation for 2 seconds that it'll run on for. It also, I understand what this symbol here is on it, it also has an automatic cleaning system for the filter explain more about that soon. You wait, and it says Hepa filter on it. So what's in the box? Quick look. This is the little box opening as such. You got your, first of all, you get an extra handle with it. Not quite sure why we get an extra handle. I've looked at it, the handle on it looks fine. In fact, it looks more or less the same. But the fact is that this one has a black piece of plastic all the way around it in the metal insert, whereas this one only has, oh, I've got this drill bit. No, you're not. This one has it like this, and this is one, no, it's about the same width. No, so this one was maybe a bit thinner actually on it, and the plastic goes all the way around it, whereas that one doesn't. Anyway, put that down, it's bleeding heavy. Anyway, we've got a spare handle. Don't know why yet, we'll maybe find out. So let's get on with it. Here is the filter here itself. Nice little plastic bag. I must admit, first impressions though, it's certainly heavy enough, butch enough, and it's got a fly in it too. This red bit here is supposed to remove it before you insert that piece into it, and this piece here is the actual mechanism for cleaning the filter. This bit. Now, how does it work? Well, simply, to open the filter up, press these two in, like so, you lift it away. There's a little pivot on this, similar to the Makita, but the Makita comes off the bottom. Anyway, we'll put that down just now. And what it does is, when you press this bit here, initially, it opens this up, which obviously the air is getting sucked through here, up the back bit here. So when you open this up, it stops the airflow from coming through here, which is activating along here, coming down into it, coming through here. So now it just sucks air directly through here, this bit, as you open it up. And it must clean the filter and blow the dust back through it, which is a clever idea. I can't wait to see it not working, no? Because personally myself, well, we'll wait and see on that, whether it works or not. Sorry, top bit in first. Let's make sure it's in, clip it into place, no problem at all, that's it in. And of course here at the sides you have your readjustments here, but if you're using a shorter drill bit or you want the drill bit to come through more, which I like doing if I'm drilling through battens, you see, and you have your depth stop gauge here, so you set it like so, and you can only push it so far, and of course as I said, this one here drags it back like so, there you are, so it shortens it down. Right. Now, sorted, that back up again. So, anyway, so far so good anyway. Now, connecting it in, that's going to be the best bit because I haven't rehearsed this at all. We remove this red piece here, like so. We'll keep that in the box. Oh, also in the box, you get a spare end, the end bit here, which all you would do is you just push a screwdriver in this bit down inside here. Get this on the camera, just inside there, the little gap, you push it, your screwdriver in there and you pop it out, and then you just push this one back into place again. You just push it inwards. It's that type of clip, self-explanatory. And of course you got the instructions as well, which I had to read and find out what this was actually for, to be honest with you. Now, how does it clip into place? Good question, because I haven't done this yet. I shall remove the handle on this just now up a bit, so it's out of the way. Now, according to what I've heard, it just clips into place. And by the looks of it, the little black tabs on the sides here, back down, I'm going to see this. The holes there, which are the same on the other side, obviously these here clip directly into them, the tabs at the side. So when you actually put this down on here, and you push down on it, this pushes down, this black bit here, pushes down. Like so, and it collapses in there, and of course there's your prongs. So let's go and do it, see if it actually works. Yep, and it did, and I must admit, wow, that's adding some weight to it. So does it work? Well, let's find out. Cute moment again with the dog in it. Here, yeah, now I don't know if you can see this. She had a haircut. It wasn't me that did it, it was one of my daughters that cut her hair. Come here. See? Didn't she look alright? Nah, look, little tufty bits sticking up everywhere. We won't mention that it was Stacey that done it, will we? No, we won't tell them. No, she can get in trouble for it, yeah? Right. Yeah, it wasn't me that did that. Honest. Now, oh yeah. Right, back to this drill bit. Okay then, let's put the drill bit through. Well, obviously, this has got to be longer than 160mm anyway, that's for certain. Yeah, it is. A lot longer. Basically, for battens, that's okay for me, because you would have it pre-drilled anyway, and you just pop it in and do it. So really and truly, there's a filter. We now know it runs on, but what I don't understand is, if we were to use the handle that they gave us, it would actually interfere, because there isn't enough room here at the side. But, oh, it's grooved. They've put a groove in it, that's why. Okay then, I'll stop this video and I'll take this to bits, and oh, first of all, take it off. Right, apparently press that like that and it comes off. Actually, it is a very good system. I now see why we have to use their handle. Right, I'm going to set this up and I'm going to use their handle, okay, that they actually came with. I'll just stop this just now while I get this done. No, I've decided I'm going to film this, the handle getting changed, and I'll show you for why. Right, when you're slacking this off, right, this drill, because it's got a replaceable chuck, you can have a standard chuck on it like so, like this type here. Right, this is going to be a problem to come off, you see, with that on it. So we'll take that off, place this down. Come here, you. Oh, okay, we'll just grip it. Yeah. Go that way, don't need it. Right, they've got a groove all the way around on this, and it's obviously for some type of support reason for this. If we look again, and the handle goes on, goes into this groove here. Yeah, so that groove there fits into that bit there, like so. Groove, groove, groove. Right, let's put the handle on the drill now. It's just the same rubber and everything, it's no real different. Of course, it's got the hole in it if you want to set the depth gauge on it. I'm glad you had a removable chuck. Jesus, still not on yet. You know, there we go. So obviously they want us to use this for a reason, and I'm not too sure why they want us to use their chuck that they sent us. Something now grip tight. Wow, I'll tell you what it does do, it does actually grip a lot better than what that one does. I don't know why it does. Right, let's clip this back together again. All you've got to do is click it in place, get a quick turn. No, do it again. That's it. Click, and that's it. That's on, and that's not coming off now. Okay, let's assemble again and see what we get. Right, just push it down like so. Push it in place, and guess what? Ah, that's why. And it's a lot harder to put on using their chuck. Yeah, it's probably because it's not in place, right? It's in place. Right, why? Why do they want us to use it? Admittedly, it would make it more stable right enough having their chuck on it. Yeah. However, fine. We'll use it because it's there, it's free, and I must admit it's a bit better and it's got a track on it, so yeah, okay, yeah, doesn't want to move. Yeah, I can see now there's a bit of movement there, and that movement is taken up by the slack on there, so fine. Okay, still work. Yeah, tell you what, nice for a hot day. Actually, it calms down. Actually, quite a lot of draft there, to be honest with you. I'm quite surprised with it. But I suppose now we better go away and try it out to see what it's going to drill like in the wall. So I've explained everything here to you about how the Hepa filter works, how it comes on and off. that it is advisable to change the handle. We shall put this handle out of this bag here, although it makes it slightly more awkward to clip together, as you've just seen. Well, it's fucking damped, so what do you expect? So we'll keep all them bits in there. We've got the instruction booklet here, which I'll probably put into this box here rather than no, I'll leave it in this box. I've read most things on it, like what were supposed to be read on it, and really and truly it was just to find out how this thing here worked, the blow through, the self-cleaning part of the filter, which again we'll have a look at when it's actually up in operation. Okay then, so that's the filter system. Oh yeah, one more thing, don't know if I mentioned it, but the filter is supposed to stay on for 2 seconds after you pull the trigger. So yeah, 2 seconds. It sounds to me like a second. Okay then? Okay then. So before we get stuck in about some masonry work, let's see what else these things will do. Now, to see in the book 27mm in wood. Well, this is a 32mm bit. Right? 32mm front there, yeah. 32mm. Don't know if the camera will pick it up, but well, who knows, who cares? Right, we'll just shove this in here then. Which would help turn on right there. There we go. We're on the flats. Make sure you always grab these on the flat bits. That way they don't spin. Right. We're on drill mode. Like that. Right, 32mm. What's it gone the other way? I'm afraid to say. Yeah, I thought that. Right, I'll just bring this camera in for a closer look now. Okay then, when I find my thing that I've lost again. Okay then, 32mm in wood. There we go. There we go, straight in, no problem at all. Straight through, see? Look at that. And right into that one as well. And got a nice neat hole as well, as you can see. Okay, so we can do that way as well. Good bit of countersinking. There you go, what it'll do. Yep, no problem there. 8mm in wood. And there we have it, no problem at all. So what else can we do with this? Okay then, now we can finally use it as an SDS drill. Just click the chuck off like so. Actually, I'll just take this bit out just to show you that it doesn't have to be in the drill to do it. See? Got a place for your hand there where you can hold it to turn it. See? Okay then, quick release chuck. We'll put this one on. Yeah, hear the click, that's that one now. Now, connect it to this by just placing it in here like so, pushing it into place, making sure that it's in. It is. We'll quick then turn it up on a hammer. Oh no, there it is. Fan's working. Drill bit, which is a little bit too long, but not bothered, because we are going through a batten. Wow, look at that, got that bang in place. Right, we'll take our batten, which has been pre-drilled and countersunk. Place it on the wall about, we're going to place it about here. Here will do. Yeah. we go. Straight in, no problem at all. I even did that one-handed, I even surprised myself. Right. So we'll get our hammer fitting, which is this here. Yeah. Push it through here. Bit awkward. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, push it into place. Now let's get this quick tap. The reason why I did that is for a reason. Now this is where it gets a bit more awkward now. Now we're going to take this back off again. We just press this. This comes away like so. We shall release the drill bit out here. We shall use this attachment. Alright, well, really, yeah, okay, fine. We'll use this attachment. Oh, it's a bit small, but never mind. I'll do it. Like that. Alright. I can still see this, hopefully. Set on. Turn it on to screwdriver mode. The reason why I tapped it is to begin these, it's got a little bubble on the end of these hammer fittings, and you've got to get past that to screwdriver them, because the last time I got caught out with that. This one, yeah, I'm getting caught out with this one too. No, not going, a bit more maybe. Try that. This one doesn't seem to want to go. Oh well. Strange. Very strange. There we go, things that go wrong with YouTube. I'll have to finish this off with a hammer. For some unknown reason, it doesn't want to go. So, there we go, it's into place. Remember, that's how you finish them off when you're hammering them in. Use a screwdriver that's got a metal end on it to hammer them in, so you don't hit the wood. I've already explained this on one of my earlier videos. For some unknown reason, this one didn't want to screw them in. Right, we've got spirit level, so we'll just do this one with the rack of the eye, I think. But that'll do. Right, so we'll go ahead now and very, very quickly set up for the SDS side. As I said, this is why I use this type of drill with a removable chuck. But ordinarily, of course, you probably pre-do all the holes anyway, which I'm going to do this time, and then go back to see whether or not I can get the screwdriver into place. There we go. Right then, I have to do them all now, eh? Else when you go and hammer, right, I'll just push one of the hammer fittings in here just now to stop it from moving. Yeah. Can't really see that, can you? Oh. Now, God knows what they said about this nice little button here. This one. What you do is you pull this over and you pull the trigger for 5 seconds and it sucks all the dirt back out the filter into this. Now it won't come up in the camera, but it probably won't work at all. So let's just try, see if it actually works. Oh, wow. much to my amazement, it did actually suck some through off it. Wow. Anyway, we've done that. So, I'll just very quickly take this off again. See whether or not I can get it to actually screw drive this time. If it doesn't, then I'll just use the hammer fitting method. Right then, let's get rid of this chuck. That's there. Pop this one on. That's it. Right, got one in. One's falling down the floor, we'll get that one later. Let's see if we do this. Let's do this. Right, take it off hammer action. Right then. There we go, a bit too much power on that one. See, it does take them in after all. But for that one, don't know what happened. Now, for the last one, just bear with us. Now, for the last one, there's another way you can do this. But you've got to use a particular bit to do it though. I'll show you which bit it is. It's one of these bits here. Right? We have to dispense with that. Put this one back on. Luckily this just clips out. This just clips in. This is a hard piece, this one. Right? This is the type that actually fits into the chuck here. Whatever you do, don't use things like these here. Right? You'll break them. They have to be this type, and I'll show you what you can do. Alright. We take a good bit, it has to be good, otherwise it'll break. You push it in there like so, right? You then turn this round to hammer only position. See that? That's in hammer only. In other words, chisel action, in other words. Right? Watch. There we go, we're in. Yeah, we know we are now, right? Okay. There we go. That's into place. See how well that bit's stuck on there. But you've got to use hard bits of these. These have to be. My mate tried this stunt and he broke his bit and blamed me for it. Then when he showed me what bit he used, I said, I'm not surprised. I said, that isn't even impact rated, that bit that you've broken. Anyway, I gave him my replacement bit and he was kind of happy. He said, it's not new. I said, your bit isn't new either. Right, so that's what you do. You've got to use one of them to do that, okay? Because otherwise you'll break all the other bits, right? Mind you, I still wouldn't recommend it really. Sooner or later something will break. I mean, bits of me break quite frequently, to be honest with you. Right, so you've seen now what some of this can do. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to get the big hole saw and I'm going to show you doing it, cutting a big hole saw. Not cutting a big hole saw, cutting a big hole in a piece of wood with a big hole saw. Okay then, I'll go away and get that now. Okay then, let's get rid of this, chuck this now. That's it, it's off. There we go. Right, get into drill mode, back into drill mode down there. Drill mode, screwdriver mode, sorry, screw mode. Oh, too many different modes. Right, let's bring the camera in a bit closer again. Right, this here is the 70mm hole saw going in here, right? And remember, this is only rated for 27, I think. Okay then, let's go. Now we'll go through the other side. There should be a nice little hole here, which there is. That's it. Just guide this thing out of the hole now. Not in the hole yet. Get that in now. There we are. One. Very nicely. Not too hot either. Piece of wood. Coming out of there. There you go. There you have it. No problem at all. But really, what we should be looking at is, how does this thing actually drill in masonry? Well, good point, to be honest with you. because that's really what we should be looking at on this. So all I'll do is, I'll just pop this in just now, right, throw it there like so, spin it into place, there we are, worked in. Back on drill hammer mode, oh, so when in the wrong mode, that's why, there we are. I'll pop in a few holes on this. Now I know this is a bit long, we'll get a bit of leakage at first, but we'll see it getting sucked up into it. Unfortunately you can't really see it because we're on the wrong side. Well, let's try and do it all day. Mind you, I wonder if you can see the dust. Well, so you can see the dust going in first, right? We'll just try a hole here. So I'll do it this way and you can maybe just see it going in this time. Again, there'll be a bit of spillage. Now, I'll have a head-to-head with this with the Makita, right? And I'll use slightly bigger bits then. But I'm only really going to be using the sizes that I actually use, which could be between 16 or 14 mil. And you could say, well, what's about runtime? You got to get a lot less runtime now with the Hepa filter onto this now. We've got to look and see how much stuff we sucked through on the Hepa filter. Which reminds me, I'm going to do it one more time now, this thing here. I'm going to pull this on and pull the trigger, okay? Bit of noise coming. If it did any good or not. Your runtime with drill bits is going to vary. I've seen this quite a lot on YouTube and other people, so you get X amount of holes. You got to get a different amount of holes if you go into block, depending on the size of the bit and the depth you're going as well, because it's a lot softer. If you go into, say, reinforced concrete, depending on what type of aggregate they've actually mixed in with it, that's going to alter the amount. And in Britain, we've got oddball bricks. These old bricks in here, some of them are as hard as nails, and you have problems going through them. So it's how many holes you're actually going to drill with this. It's nigh on impossible. It's going to vary. But I would imagine you'd certainly get a heck of a lot of holes at 8 mil out of this. I would imagine, I don't know, 70, 60 maybe with a Hepa filter on it. I mean, you've got two 5-amp batteries, and with today's chargers, really and truly, 30 to 35 minutes to charge one of these batteries up now. That's good going. I don't think you've got to run out of power. And don't forget, you've got flexible, and flexible will work in this as well. Although it's going to add even more weight to it. And I was struggling to do it one-handed before. It can be done, but it's a bit of a struggle. Right, let's go and have a look and see what came with the filter then. Next job. Alright, remember to take the Hepa filter off. You push down on both sides there, and it lifts away like this, and it comes away. Get rid of this bit, we don't need that bit. Right. Now what I found with Makita was if you banged it here with something, you got a lot out of it. But what I'm going to do in this one's case, I'm actually going to open it with this catch here. I'll bang it later. Right, lift it open. Whoa. Right, now. I don't want to knock that. Now that is quite a considerable amount. I'll just do the camera and you can come in and have a bit closer look at that. Now, hopefully that hasn't got out of focus. I dropped some here, right? And there's that. Now, this is more or less empty here, right? What I found was with the Makita, got this round the right way. Yes, I have. Right. Put this back into place again. I'll just show you. Now, if I took the Makita filter and tapped it like so, I found I got more out of it before I actually emptied it. So let's see how much we get out of it this way by doing this. Yeah, they get some coming through. So it's this so-called filter system that is automatic. Ain't that good? See, it's meaning this bit here when you open and close it like this. Yeah, might help, but right. So let's have a look and see what we get out of it this time. Oh dear. Yes. Bit of a fail there, I suppose. Oh well, see if we get over here. Even more. Well, as you can see, all I did was total of 6 holes in the wall. And there you go. And of course, you also notice I was wearing safety glasses. Yes, these are safety glasses, trust me. So you can see, really and truly, it does actually work. The automatic cleaning system, as I said, a bit of on it like. So really, it's going to help. It'll save you time, money and effort if you use the Hepa filter system with that drill, or any drill for that matter, because they are good, they do work, and actually surprised how much it actually brought through, even through the wood batting as well that I put on the wall with it. This always does this, a bit awkward to get back on. You've got to squeeze it a bit harder to get it on. And as I say, replacing this back on is quite easy. Just push it up aside, push it in place, and that's it. It's back in place and you're good to go again. And as I say, to take this off, in case I haven't showed you. Oh god. Wait. Bang, you fall on the floor. Right, we just do that. I found it easier just to push it like this back into place. It automatically goes into place. To undo it, you just grab these, do that, it comes undone again. And as I say, the reason why I buy this type of drill with this type of on it is because they have more uses. You can do more things with it. If you've got the chuck for this and you can fit it into that chuck there, you're good to go with anything. This will do most jobs. It's just a way of just cutting down carrying too many drills about with, when really you could get away with just doing this. You see me screw drive with it as well. So I mean, it can screw drive. It's not exactly ideal for screw driving. It's a bit big and heavy, right enough, but it'll do it, and it'll do some fair sizes of screws as well. So now you've seen all this, you've seen how it all works, and how it all goes together, right? So anyway, hope you liked the video. Hope you've enjoyed everything. I'm called Milton, channel's called Little Milton. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down, I'm easy going. And the next time, hopefully when I get the right amount of time to do it, I'll do a head to head with this and the Makita and the Hepa filter on that one as well. So, and again, I'll try and keep it short, but my videos are very rarely short. Okay then, bye now.